So the Pittsburgh Steelers just drafted Kenny Pickett. I've been trying to keep up with the order for draft picks to react to them in time, but I can't. This is just mind-blowing to me. Why would you draft Kenny Pickett at 20th overall? I just don't understand it. Kenny Pickett, I get the hometown kid. I get all that stuff. I get Mitchell Trubisky's not the future. I didn't like Mitchell Trubisky signing when it happened. Kenny Pickett is just as bad. I mean, Kenny Pickett is coming off of a really good year. I get that. He's my quarterback number 3. He held the ball longer. He had a longer time to throw this past year than Justin Fields. And everyone murdered Justin Fields last year for it. No one talked about it at all for Kenny Pickett this year. Not at all. And he was worse than Justin Fields in terms of holding the ball too long. He doesn't trust his pocket. He doesn't command the pocket really. He's just voids the pocket way too early for no reason. He's going to create so many negative plays at the next level doing that. And Justin Fields got crushed for it. This is during his rookie season. And he's a way better athlete than Kenny Pickett. So I don't get this pick. I really don't get what Pittsburgh's seeing Kenny Pickett. I don't think he has a very high floor. People talk about like a high floor player, like a pro-ready player. I don't think he was the most pro-ready quarterback in this draft class. I don't think he has the highest floor of any quarterback in this draft class. And I get he was the hometown guy. I understand all that. And I understand people are probably going to be really hyped for this draft pick and are really going to dislike what I'm saying right now. He's got 1 year production. Before that, I mean, I went to Clemson, so I got to see a lot of Kenny Pickett, a lot of Pittsburgh, a lot of the ACC teams. I mean, Clemson looked forward to playing Kenny Pickett every year before 2021 because he was a below-average college quarterback or an average college quarterback at best. And then he has one really good year where he's a Heisman candidate, and now he comes out and he goes 20th overall to Pittsburgh. I just cannot get behind the selection at all. I just can't. This is... Oh, my gosh. This is disgusting. I'm so tired of this team. I knew they would do this too. I knew they would do something like this. I was just happy. I was a little bit happy. I didn't want Malik Willis either, but I was happy knowing that Pittsburgh was trending towards Malik Willis, or at least believing they were trending towards Malik Willis, because I believed Malik Willis had more tools than Kenny Pickett and a higher floor to create just because he has legs and mobility. And so I felt a little solace in the fact they were going to take my QB1, and it was going to be not great, but it was going to be at least okay. And instead, it's Kenny Pickett. I know people are going to love this pick, but I hate it. And I can't help but hate it. I just think this is... Pittsburgh is such an old-fashioned scouting team. They really do. It's such an old-fashioned group, and it shows every year. Last year, I mean, I got hammered last year for saying I didn't agree with the Najee Harris draft pick because you did not build an offensive line. And everyone was complaining then about the offensive line at the end of the year not being able to block for the running back. Well, no, duh, because you didn't draft an offensive lineman in the first round last year. And you paid a bunch of guys who are average to below average offensive linemen this year, with the exception of James Daniels, who I do like. But Okorafor, no. Green's still there. The center they brought in, Mason Cole from Minnesota, was a below-average center. He's probably a backup of most teams. Dan Moore Jr. is a backup caliber tackle who got toasted last year. I can't believe you would go out with all this happening on the offensive line and all these problems and draft Kenny Pickett, of all players. I guess he's going to sit for year one, probably behind Trubisky. He'll have a shot to compete for the starting job, probably, but I can't believe they have so little foundation on offense right now. And they go out and get Kenny Pickett.